All right, you know what? Nah, we talking about NFTs today. That's what we're doing. I've already done a video on this before. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get people who actually give a shit about blockchain tech mad at me once again, and they're going to send me essays about all the wonderful things blockchain does and all the problems it solves, apparently. And you know what? I'm just going to give my reasons as to why I don't care. From Hawanja, thank you very much. Said Suris Unblinking 1, a physical print of my prior demonic Suris fan art, 11 by 17 coffee stained print. There are no digital enhancements to this image. And apparently, Hawanja is also selling these, and I am okay with that. The next one we have here is from Secretly a Werewolf. May I present the most rendered thing I've drawn in months? Thanks for having a cute avatar. That is adorable. But there's also the full version that has plated steel caps and everything. The last one we have here is from Emily. Said, well, this is definitely a nightmare fuel after the last portrait, but decided to take my best stab at describing Suris well enough to get an AI portrait. That is certainly something. That is certainly something. As always, everyone, thank you all for your fan art submissions. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way to do so is drop in the fan art section of Discord. With that said, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. And let's go ahead and get right into things after you head over to my Patreon. But let's go ahead and talk about something real quick. And I just deleted the thing that I was needing. God damn it. So, there we are. We have it pulled up again. Robalern, thank you for redeeming your points for an Awol. And Prince Catspian, thank you for redeeming your points for an Arahara. Fucking DGem. First complaint I'm going to make is there are people I've seen complaining about me doing the redeems. And you know what? I understand. If you're immune to fun, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't enjoy, or what you should or should not consider cringe. But that's a you problem, not a me problem. Secondly, so Axolotls with Cream sent me this, and I looked at it, and I stared for a little bit, and then I realized I hate it. I hate it. Now, why do I hate this? Well, first of all, let's go ahead and look at some of the recently listed things here from Bored World of Pixels. Also, let's take a look at what these are. Heavily pixelated images of just random things you can find out in the wild. I could create any one of these images in 10 seconds by just going into Photoshop and running a filter over something. Said, is that the world on the blockchain? Fuck if I know. But none of it is actually, like, pixel art. It's just photographs that have been ran through a filter. At least that's what it seems to be. Most of them appear to be that way. Now, does this person own the original copyright to those photographs that had the filter ran on them? I don't know. But, you know, art theft in the NFT world, don't go to heck. Said, wait, no, these are royalty-free. Oh, so it's somebody taking royalty-free images, potentially, and trying to make money off of them. But how much money aren't they trying to make off of these? Gee, I wonder. So for Rarible number 9,991, we have a nice, cool 3,000 Ethereum. 3,000! Boy, howdy. For those who might not be in the middle of blockchain discourse, I wonder what 3,000 Ethereum comes out to. Let's go ahead and take a look. Don't worry, guys. It keeps on copying to keyboard. I'm not trying to copy to keyboard. I'm trying to hit the search button. Why is it doing that? Why is it saying copy to keyword? Okay, well, we've got the thing there. 4,000 or $4,029,313. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Why is my anger on? There we go. There we go. I wonder why I can't actually, like, Google anything now. Oh, cool. I can Google now. That's weird. Anyway, $4 million. I don't know. I don't set the prices on these things, but I don't know. What's this? Is this worth $4 million to you? If I were to be a billionaire and I needed to launder some money and I needed a lot of the money to be, you know, something I could write off on taxes really quick, would an investment in this be an option I would use? I don't know. Maybe. But okay. What's my actual problem with this? What's my actual issue with NFTs? Because I could go on a whole tirade about the environmental impact of them, and I've done that before. But let's go ahead and grant, for a moment, that if all NFTs on the blockchain all were done with 100% green energy, let's grant that. Let's go ahead and say that they're made with 100% green renewable energy. What problems do we have left after that? Well, aside from art theft being a very common thing in NFT spaces, which we could talk about, let's go ahead and grant that all of this is original artwork owned by the original people, and you know, who am I to say anything? I'm using a modified Pokemon Snap background in my videos, so let's go ahead and grant that that's also not a problem. Let's be on full even footing. So what do we have left there? Do we have the argument that they're just dumb? Well, I like Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom, and that's a bad game, and it's also just dumb. Is that a good argument? No, not really. Here's my problem. By and large, this is my bottom line. Fix all problems with NFTs, and you still haven't solved this one issue. Artificial scarcity. No, not really. In a video game, I can enjoy whatever limitations I'd like to set on myself. I can enjoy the painstaking sound effect of hearing grenades lobbed at me repeatedly in the first Quake. But do I want grenades lobbed at me all the time? No, not really. Likewise, scarcity is something that I think we should be seeking to eliminate in the real world, not perpetuate. You see, the internet did this wonderful thing where it started to really scare a lot of major corporations, because the internet, as a concept, eliminates the idea of scarcity from a lot of goods. You have a piece of artwork from a game that you like, or a poster from a movie that you enjoy. Guess what? You can get that printed off. You can do that right now. As long as the original artist was paid for the work that they did, that piece goes onto the internet. Pretty much anybody has the ability to use it. That's a feature, not a bug. On top of that, let's go ahead and... Oh my god. Go away. Stupid song. Anyway. If a video game makes its way onto the internet, that is a video game that can be sold to 100,000 people. There's no scarcity to it. There's no reason to limit that video game to only have 100 copies that would be sold on the internet, 2,000 copies sold on the internet, 300,000 copies sold. There's no reason to have any of those limits because it's digital. Digital, as a medium, avoids any and all needs to have scarcity. YouTube, as a medium, I can watch a video 1,000 times, and unlike a disc, and unlike a VHS tape, that video is not going to wear down. Having things digitally stored on the web is great. Things being scarce is not great. The only people that want things scarce are people who want to make money off of you. Because people who want to make money off of you need to convince you that the items that they have worth. And when we are looking at something that has no worth whatsoever and is literally ripped from what seems to be royalty-free stock images that everybody has access to 24/7, either paying a small licensed fee or no fee whatsoever. Irrespective of that, the value has to be generated somewhere from these people. Their idea of generating value is artificial scarcity. The internet solved scarcity issues of digital goods a long time ago. I don't have to worry about not being able to find a copy of Earthbound. At least I didn't have to worry about it for the longest time because the internet was available when Nintendo wouldn't step up to that plate. I didn't have to worry about tracking down a particular version of the Dawn of the Dead movie that has the music that I preferred, because apparently the European version of that original movie and the American version have completely different soundtracks. Guess what? Thanks to the internet, I can find both versions. They are readily available for me at any point in time on a variety of services that offer them through legal licensed means. Guess what? The internet solved scarcity of digital goods a long time ago. My biggest issue with NFTs, by and large, if we fixed all ethical concerns, is they are artificially adding scarcity to a problem that didn't need scarcity to begin with. An artist doesn't need some magical rule that says that you cannot print out their artwork to make money off of the commission that they do. They also don't need something existing on a blockchain for currently existing copyright and licensing laws to not already be covering them. Not only does blockchain tech not solve any of these issues where art is concerned, it creates problems that didn't need to be created in the first place. That's my take. So if you solved every problem of NFTs, make them not stupid, make them something that never steals artwork, get rid of rug-pulling maneuvers that happen so often in blockchain communities. Get rid of every problem whatsoever. Make them 100% green energy efficient. With NFTs specifically, we still have the problem of scarcity being created in an environment where scarcity should not be a thing. Ever. That's my take. Let me know what you think in the comments section below. As always, everybody, insert end of video tagline here.